Michelle Goodman is already locked up in the Lewis County Jail, not far from the Green Hill School, where she was fired in March in an unrelated case. The former security guard is charged with prison riot, accused of turning a blind eye in January to a plot by young inmates to beat up another Green Hill inmate. In an institution that's been reeling from overcrowding, assaults, and staffing issues, Goodman now faces an even more shocking claim. These are screenshots from an inmate's cell phone that show Goodman in a Green Hill bathroom preparing to have sex with the young man. That's according to this lawsuit filed in Thurston County Court yesterday. It says Goodman manipulated and groomed the inmate into a sexual relationship, and she repeatedly wanted to be filmed during sex. The suit is the latest in a series filed by Tacoma attorney Patrick Brown.
We represented someone who was sexually abused back there in the 1970s, and we have knowledge that there's people who are being abused currently here in 2024. So that kind of shows you that it's been an ongoing culture of just sexual abuse being tolerated by some of the staff.
In August, we reported the state has paid sex abuse settlements over the past few years, totaling $4.4 million. Sam Hawkins settled for $325,000 after he claimed his counselor sexually abused him when he was locked up in 1990.
What was the first thing that made you say to yourself, this woman likes me?
Essentially, she started allowing me extra privileges. I was getting out of my room and being able to have more freedom than the other kids in the unit. As time went on, it turned into a sexual encounter.
This afternoon, I spoke to Lewis County Prosecutor Jonathan Meyer, who is prosecuting Goodman on that prior case. The parties agreed to a plea deal that was supposed to take place later this month, but Meyer first heard about these new claims from us and said this afternoon that plea deal is now off the table, withdrawn, as authorities investigate potential new criminal charges in this case. DCYF, meanwhile, refused to comment on this specific case, but says it has a zero-tolerance policy for sexual abuse. But, man, we've seen a lot of these cases lately.
Yeah. And you mentioned millions of dollars in settlements already, so why do you think that more are probably coming?
Yeah, this year there is a new Washington law that removes the statute of limitation for sex abuse, so no more time limit. A record number of claims have been filed against DCYF's many programs, including juvenile rehabilitation. I just got some records showing 711 claims filed this year alone.
Wow. That's
more than the last 3 years combined, and we're not even done with this year yet, so more claims are on the way.
That is stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Staggering number. Chris, thank you. A reminder that the King 5 investigators are dedicated to serving the public interest through watchdog journalism. If you would like to submit a tip to our team, email investigators@king5.com.